Thanks to everyone who have subscribed. If you have not, please do. And thanks for coming out here. I really appreciate you.
Edo polls. One big advantage Obaseki has, which Iyamu does not have, that will help him win the governorship election in Edo State. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time we're reaching you today. Thank you so much for your continued support. We really truly appreciate you. God bless you. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up and to subscribe if this is your first time. Yes, the advantage of Governor Gordon Obaseki over Iyamu is being elaborated to us, but don't forget that Gordon Obaseki has to make sure that this election is credible. Like he said, if the people of Edo State are the ones who vote him out, he will leave, retire honorably, and say thank you for the opportunity to given to me to serve you. But if for any reasons there is malpractices or some people take over this election, then he will not agree and the election will have to get to court as to ascertain who really truly voted for who. But guys, let's see the advantage Governor Gordon Obaseki has gotten over Iyamu that may determine and give him the opportunity to win the elections. Let's get into the news and get all the details. Edo polls, one big advantage Obaseki has, which Iyamu does not have, that will help him win the governorship election. The coming governorship election in Edo State is one major political event that many Nigerians look up to as the political parties gear up to sluggle it out on September the 19th, 2020, precisely 10 days from today. No doubt, the two major contenders in the race are Governor Gordon Obaseki of the People Democratic Party (PDP) and Pastor Osage Iyamu of the All Progressive Congress (APC). The two politicians are the leading candidates on the basis of their personalities, the strength of their political parties, and their support strength, among other factors that stands them out. Why? It is a factor that both Obaseki and Iyamu have their various advantage that may help each of them win the forthcoming election. There is an advantage that is peculiar and particular to Governor Gordon Obaseki. That means that there is an advantage Obaseki has which Iyamu does not have. If well used, that advantage may help Governor Gordon Obaseki win the whole election. The focus of this is to discuss the one big advantage which Governor Obaseki has that may be his strength if well utilized. Obaseki is the current governor of Edo State. As a sitting governor seeking re-election, Obaseki has the incumbency advantage. This is an advantage Obaseki has which Iyamu does not have at all. It sounds so simple, yes, but it is not as simple as cited as some people may think. In politics generally, the incumbents factor is a very big advantage to the incumbent governor or president. Automatically, the incumbent is a major contender who can use the incumbency factor to his or advantage. It makes him or her stand out among other contestants because it gives him or her the big edge which others do not have what he's currently doing in office. Today, the people of Edo State trust and want Governor Gordon Obaseki back, keep shouting his re-election because they can see what he's doing and how he's paying salaries, everything done on time. This alone stands out as a very big and major advantage to Governor Gordon Obaseki. Using this to prove to the people of Edo State that he again and again will continue to take their interests first, will give the people of Edo State more confidence to vote him rather than any new candidates that they've not tried before. New waters are more difficult to ply. Now, back to Nigerian incumbency factor is a very big advantage in Nigerian politics. In fact, over the years, majority of incumbents have always won their re-election. This is because they have many advantages as a result of the incumbency factor. In fact, Governor Gordon Obaseki has more advantage with the record of what he has done. If for nothing, Edo Modern Refinery, that is a mile, stands out to everybody and anybody can see, not only in Edo State, even President Muhammadu Buhari's administration has recognized and has appreciated what Governor Gordon Obaseki has been able to do by bringing investors into Edo State to start start such a project that will cut down unemployment, not only in Edo State, but in Nigeria. This has not been trumpeted by the federal government because he left APC to PDP. This alone is a major factor. How many governors has done this to bring about cut down of unemployment in their states? Only Governor Gordon Obaseki in the 36 states of the Federation as at today. Most importantly, the incumbent governor controls the state resource. This means that the campaign will not lack anything called money, logistics, or personnel that will be used. But for Governor Gordon Obaseki, he has not used any of this. He's such a prudent man, and that's why Shomole does not like him, including Okumbo, who has said he's stingy and selfish because he has not shared the state's money. As a banker, he knows how prudent one should be with money if you are to use and make what you have work for you. One on the other hand, and the other candidates are not incumbents. Oshomole is a factor in Iyamu's election. Not everyone in Edo State likes him or wants him back. Oshomole has some people who do not really want him back in office, whether directly or indirectly. In this case, indirectly, using the person he intends to rule Edo State for the third time. Down to the Edo State, Obaseki has been showing projects he did as a campaign. The governor has been doing more projects and still promises more projects if re-elected. It is easy for Obaseki to leave the APC and get easily accepted by the PDP just because of one reason. In fact, he went to get the PDP governorship ticket for himself and his deputy simply because he's an incumbent governor and he has worked, and he is an advantage to PDP. PDP wants Edo State back. Why not stay with a man who has integrity, transparency, and people of Edo State love? So it was easy for the people of PDP to accept him and wrap him into their fold. As it stands, if Obaseki uses all this advantage of incumbency, what he has done and what he's promising the people to do, he stands a tall mile beating Iyamu if INEC will conduct a free, fair election, give the people of Edo State their voices at the end of the day, make the voice of the people stand rather than any form of malpractices being manhandled by Iyamu, Oshomole, or Captain Okumbo. As a matter of fact, federal might. This are advantages for Governor Gordon Obaseki if put to good use. Well, my people, you've heard it all. Governor Gordon Obaseki stands a good chance to be re-elected if he uses the advantages he has got. The people of Edo State, one, loves him, and besides, he's not a governor who is coming to talk. Talk, they say, is cheap. He has worked, and his work, if put to good use, showing to the people of Edo State that I will continue with this, can be a serious advantage to him. What do you think? Leave us a comment. Don't forget to like us, share, subscribe. Click on the notification button so you can get our latest news. Bye for now.